I was 19 when I married Arif. He wasn't rich, but he was kind, and I believed kindness was enough to build a life. We lived in a small one-room house and dreamed big dreams together. When our 2 children were born, I thought my life was perfect. But dreams don't always last. Arif started changing. At first, he came home late. Then he stopped talking to me. Eventually, he stopped coming home at all. One cold evening, as rain poured outside, I waited with dinner on the table and our children in my lap. Hours passed. Arif never returned. The next morning, I found a note on the door. "I'm leaving. Don't wait for me." My heart stopped. My world fell silent. The man I trusted more than anyone had walked away without a second thought, leaving me with 2 children, an empty home, and nothing in my hands. Days turned into weeks. People pointed fingers, neighbors whispered, and relatives shut their doors. Some told me, "A woman can't survive without a man." I looked at my children's innocent faces and whispered back, "Watch me." I started selling vegetables in the market. My hands would freeze in the winter mornings, but I still shouted, "Fresh tomatoes, fresh onions." At night, I stitched clothes under the dim light of a kerosene lamp. My children slept beside me while I worked. Years passed, and slowly life began to change. My small stall turned into a shop. My shop turned into a business. I hired workers, bought land, and built a company. People who once laughed at me now spoke my name with respect. Then, one evening, almost 25 years later, I heard a knock at my door. It was him, Arif. His hair was gray, his clothes torn, and his eyes filled with regret. He fell to his knees and said, "Forgive me, I have nowhere else to go." For a moment, I felt the weight of all those nights I cried alone, all those days I starved so my children could eat. And then I spoke softly. "I am no longer the woman you left. I built a world without you." I gave him food and a place to sleep for one night. But the next morning, I asked him to leave. My home was not his anymore. Today, I am known as a strong woman. My children stand tall beside me. And when I sit alone at night, I don't think of the man who left me. I think of the woman I became because he did.